Are we back?
We are back!
I gotta click into the screen first.
We have played for all of hours 0:55:59. We're in Hideaway Hollow. And Roland has just told us
Chapter 2.
that he is going to stay by Evan's side and will not do the...
We'll not go back to the world that was blown up. Probably because of some diplomatic failure on his part.
Wow. I do kind of like that, though, about this. That
There are no consequences for his actions.
No, I was going to say that the whole game doesn't become about Roland trying to go back home.
Yeah, we've seen that so many times.
A monarch must have the power to serve his people. A kingmaker is a magical creature blessed with great power. Ah.
Oh, I don't like this.
Time to go enslaving some creatures.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Well now.
Like Alexander?
Or Ifrit.
Or Optimus Prime?
Oh, that'd be great.
Not exactly.
Wait, so what was the king? What? Yeah, I had the same question, Roll. Oh, that thing looks cool.
They do not look particularly happy.
The forest griffin thing?
Yeah.
I'm the king now.
Okay,
See?
Hans, Kingmaker of Ding Dong Dell, has recognized me as the rightful ruler of this realm. I stand before you.
Boy, can't wait to fight this guy.
King!
Long live the king!
Roland is clever.
He's doing all the math. A new kingmaker for our new kingdom. Well, obviously you go to Kingmaker Hollow. Oh. The King's Cradle. Yeah.
Boy, Roland is just us. Every time.
Okay.
Well, he's putting it real.
That's that's one way to put it.
Okay, so you don't have to like fight it or like break it. You just
They
make a
like,
deal.
Yeah. They say, hey, you like me enough?
Okay, I take it back. It's not so bad.
You're gonna be disappointed, but it is not Mr. Drippy.
I'm assuming Mr. Drippy doesn't show up at all.
Yeah. I was really hoping it was gonna be Mr. Drippy.
He's High Lord of the Fairies.
Which would be a great kingmaker. Yeah. And now you can pick who you want to be.
Well, I'm sorry, little friend.
Oh, you don't want to see what equipment Evan has?
I don't really care, but sure.
You don't really care. He has a magic wand.
He has a magic wand. Does he have a gun?
He does not
So, I mean,
have a gun.
that's, can only mean one thing.
But
Nope. Wait, I can't control him here?
no, you control Evan in the other world, I guess.
This game instantly went to a 2 out of 10 for me.
Wow.
Maybe I'll, you know what? I shouldn't say that. I'll grow to like Evan. I'll grow to be Evan's friend.
You only like Roland because he has a freaking gun.
Yeah.
A trip
Yes.
Yeah. What's that? It's a door. It's a trip. It is a trip.
Luckily, I know that spell. Great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know, instead of like finding 10 of these and then like going back later.
We need to visit a place first.
Oh boy.
Yes.
You now just haven't remembered.
Awesome. This is great. Every game should have this.
I agree. I think the sooner a game... I know this is going to sound counter to what I said in that one Tunic video. I think the sooner a game gives you fast travel, the better.
Yeah. No, I'm like, maybe it's our age showing a little bit, but stuff like encumbrance, inability to. Oh, I'm
This is
chibi.
so freaking adorable.
Oh my goodness, I'm chibi. Okay, this instantly shot Whamster banger. Let's get that chest first, but
And look at that, you can control Roland now.
yeah, I'm good.
But
We're
everyone
back.
is freaking adorable.
Come on, Whamster banger, let's do this. This is a great overworld. This is
I
great.
love the overworld music.
What were we just talking about?
Here goes nothing.
Oh, fast travel, encumbrance and stuff.
Yeah.
Just a lot of those things, like I mentioned, like in Horizon, like you can just pick up items. God of War also lets you just like automatically pass, like what do you call them, quick time events or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like I mean, I guess the solution is don't even have it in the game in the first place, but I can't get over this. This is so nice.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. Like Final Fantasy 12, the PS4 version, yeah.
Zodiac Ages? Or
Which
whatever?
I've started. That's another Final Fantasy I've never beaten all the way through, but I got like maybe 5 or 6 hours in. Has a fast forward mode, which is cool.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But then it makes me wonder. I think the 10 remake might also have
The speed run for Final Fantasy 12 is done at like 2 times speed.
That makes sense.
You ready for this?
I also think every game should have what Pokemon has, which is just repel.
Yeah. Well, I believe like I think it was Bravely Default had like a if you're strong enough, the enemies just run away from you,
Yeah, that's true.
which
That is an alternate. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way to do it.
which I'm cool with because then you also know when to stop grinding.
Well, something I like in Final Fantasy 14. Not only do enemies stop attacking you, but the higher level you get, the less XP enemies in the overworld give
Oh,
you.
great! So you know to
Just
like
like
back
stop.
off.
Yeah, let other people kill those things. Ooh,
Roll away! Roll away!
are you gonna die?
Nope.
Do you know how to use items?
Nope. I don't know how to do this.
Ooh, jeez.
Look at that! Look at that! Who needs items?
You might if there's 2 enemies are still right next to you outside.
I'm just gonna do this quickly.
Soar away.
Look at that! Look at that! We're back. I gotta
Maybe
remember.
put it in equipment. Is that like an equipment thing?
I think so.
What is the? Oh, I'll go.
Let me just go to the library.
The library.
Help! No, 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 no.
The tutorial for this game is also way shorter than Nino
Can
Kuni
you remind
1.
me what Zing does?
It's basically your special move, I guess.
Add a menu. This is just the one from the main menu.
Maybe the
In
game.
battle, I can press. I just pause open. Okay. You know what? I should have known that. I've played video games before.
Have you?
I've played at least one. I've at least played Freedom Fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I ever do to you, I ask?
Boy, that thing looks badass.
Oh my
I'd field 5 of those in my Warhammer army.
You rotten devil of a thing, you.
Evan, come on.
Oh, yeah, you haven't used your gun yet,
I used it a little bit.
did you?
So can I switch characters during battle?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, shit, this is level 9.
That thing has way too many levels.
I think I could take him. Look at that. Didn't take a single hit. Pro gamer.
Ah, it's coming back. Gosh, what in the? Oi, you two! Why not have them lend you a hand?
And now you've
Automatically
got
back you up.
Higgledies.
Sometimes you look if you go ahead and issue special orders, just run A. Start another. Okay, so they're like little bonuses basically.
Mm-hmm. It's like you're just tossing Pikmin at things.
Another year. Let's do it. Let's go.
Don't let me down.
This thing staggers really easily. They're doing me a solid.
Hmm?
They're doing me a solid with this fight. This dude staggers really easily.
Yeah, they really just let you stun lock that guy.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
My.
Oh my.
She's taking a shine to me.
Is
Oh God, Martha.
Martha?
It better be a consumable item I can use.
Auntie Martha.
What a nice home.
Yeah. It would almost be a shame if something happened to it.
Oh God.
I don't think anything happens to it. But it would be a shame if something did. So, like, the one trophy I haven't gotten in this game is collect all the Higgledies. Or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's like a Korok seed situation where there's like a gajillion of them, based on what you've told me and what I know about this game. I know how you feel, lady. Look at that one. The one that's like with the sun heads, like worshiping the. Or is
There's,
he
like,
just
Calcifer.
dancing? Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen Howl's Moving Castle yet.
No, I have not.
So while we're doing this, we're gonna have to show you all sorts of Miyazaki films.
I recently watched the movie Porco Rosso. My wife and I are very entranced by Porco Rosso, so much so that we bought a poster to hang up in our apartment.
Wow.
Because Porco Rosso's a freaking badass. Sky Pirates.
Ooh.
Hello, Skies of Arcadia Legends. Please remake that game. I hope you're listening, Sega. Or just give me a new one. Man, we should play that game.
Or not.
Well, clearly this one's gonna fill that gap.
There are over 100 different kinds of Higgledies.
So they each have all the ones with different, like, bodies. All have different abilities. I'm guessing.
That can be recruited for. Well, a lot of them are pretty similar.
Thank you.
A fair number of them can only be recruited from one of the 30 Higgledy stones scattered around the world. Where they give you a random request. Runcible the Righteous! And they all have adorable names.
Hello, friends. Hig Pig. Piggle. Alright, you guys are pretty cool. I'm gonna leave though, because you. Oh, we got a
No.
travel point.
Point travel. That's but hey, if you could get through those enemies, it's a treasure chest over there.
I'm not brave enough. Whamster
braver.
Pranger. Can I? Is there like a? I can't attack first or anything.
No.
Here goes nothing.
Which was the thing I really liked in the first game.
Yeah, a lot of other games just include that now. Like Dragon Quest has it. Obviously, Persona has it.
Yeah, but Persona has everything.
Almost everything.
Make yourselves useful.
Yep. Great time to use them.
They did it.
Every game should have a thing for all items to auto come to you.
Oh, that shadow is gonna bother me.
Hmm?
That shadow that's moving around.
Yeah, that is weird.
It's gonna bother me. It looks like a glitch.
I was gonna say you almost missed an item.
I'm half Grimalkin.
I wonder if
Listen. I'm not one to judge. But I feel like the game's not being as upfront about cat-human relationships as it can be.
oh.
Here goes nothing.
Why is there only one half Grimalkin person?
Why do you assume there's only one?
Well, I guess I don't know.
Why are you making such spurious assumptions?
I guess I haven't seen all of Ding Dong Dell yet, so I'll
Yeah, exactly.
save my judgments for or my observations for later.
I'll say,
Whamster
except
banger.
for Evan's outfit right now,
Do my best.
this game is completely unrelated to Ni no Kuni 1.
Yeah, I'm getting the like same world much later.
It's like
in
Zelda.
time. Yeah, like a. Yeah, there's similar stuff happening, but you know, I'm not gonna. If Drippy was here, they're either gonna save it for a big reveal, or they would have started the game with Drippy.
God, I really need to know what the fuck is going on with the shadow shit.
I kind of like it. It's like ominous.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you
Oh,
like it.
come on, Hedgehound. I don't like it. I just said that.
You ready for this?
No, you said you like it. It's the truth now. Skeleplasm. Ooh, level.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I always to me JRPGs were always like what a video game was supposed to be, because you go on this big ass adventure, you do a bunch of stuff. Like I played Final Fantasy VII when it came out. I was 7 years old when that game came out. That was
Wow.
pure coincidence. Did not understand what was going on. I'm gonna try this. Did not know what was going on. Like totally above my head. I still beat it though. I had the strategy guide. I got Vincent, which is technically a secret character.
Wow. Really? Did you get Luffy too? I mean, was
Yeah,
it
Yuffie. Yeah. I mean, I did everything. I broke the clock on that game.
So you did all the Chocobo and...
Ruby and Emerald Weapon. I never
Oh, right,
beat.
you said you never beat...
I never beat
Weapon.
Ruby, but I did beat Emerald Weapon. And the last thing I had left to do was to beat Ruby Weapon.
And to this day, you have not beat Ruby Weapon?
I have not beaten Ruby Weapon. I think I mentioned it earlier in an Inscription episode, that you had to do this weird stuff where you kill one of your characters and then, because he has this weird ability, I don't know. But I've definitely fought Ruby Weapon a million times.
You think Ruby Weapon's going to be as hard in Final Fantasy VII Remake?
I don't know. I hope not. Because as I understand it, Ruby Weapon and Emerald Weapon were not in the Japanese versions of that game.
Really?
I think it was just in the American versions. We're totally skipping the story. Make it to the valley. That's the story. Okay.
Yeah, that's the story.
But yeah, JRPGs to me were always oh, that's I'll play other games, whatever, they'll be fun for a while, but the next Final Fantasy or the next I don't know, at the time I mentioned Skies of Arcadia not that long ago. I liked that game on GameCube.
Hey,
I wasn't really into Dragon Quest yet. Pokemon, obviously a big JRPG for me at the time. That was I haven't played a Pokemon game really seriously in a long time, but when I was a kid, up until Gold, Crystal, I guess it's the second generation, right?
Crystal, I think, is third.
That
Technically.
that was like I was like ready. I was into it. So can I just collect these guys?
No, they give you shit.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Oh, hello. Hey,
I would
don't
love
judge us.
to
We
be-
might be sky pirates. Yes, that's quite an
A little
understatement.
political trouble. It was a genocide of some horrible stuff. It's just like, come on. How dare you not recognize your king?
I know, right?
He's
And not
only half
not
human,
not
half
that,
cat.
It was his people being genocided.
Leaf book. It's like a profile.
I
that
haven't
you-
the foggiest idea.
I have a leaf book.
You never
Oh
use
wow,
your-
I was kidding, but that's
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
what it is.
Facebook is Facebook.
They have corporations in this world.
They have one. It's a monopoly.
Old habits die hard. That's why he survived the genocide. The purge of cats.
Okay.
10,000.
I mean, oh, you do notice him. Recognize him.
Well, thank you. That was a steep. You should have just not said the first part.
Yeah. Is that and like is that really a joke you want to make? To
Farewell.
I mean,
a king without a country?
if he wants to live in peace one day, it behooves him to do this.
True.
Views and opinions. Is this an online thing or is this like in game?
It's in game.
Oh, it's like a little guide.
Yeah. Which you have, right?
Yes, I do.
New posts and comments are available.
Let's see what he's got.
Merchant's
What do I have?
Stall.
$7.95. Freshly baked bread.
Sleep to be gone. Please. Lovely.
Soraways.
Not that it's
Soraways.
Important now.
No, but I'm all. Ooh.
Ooh.
I can buy 2 of these. Oh, great. I love this.
Every game should have that.
I'll buy a couple of these just to have.
Let's see if we have what we need for.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see if we
I love
again.
a game that forces you to use the items. You know what I mean?
No item is like useless.
Yeah.
Didn't take long for my cell phone to die. Yeah.
You should have brought a charger.
This is who's Cindy May? It's just that I don't know this person.
Yeah. You eventually meet.
Oh, there's comments.
You eventually like meet these people. Or can find them.
Wait, if this thing exists, why did his cell phone die?
Because it's different technology, man. This is technological wizardry.
How could the Kingmaker let this happen? Unknown commenter? Wow, they don't have screen names in this.
Hansel. Oh, Hansel.
Okay, so it's just like people saying like, I love Filippos.
Right. I think everybody that comments is, or everyone that has says a post thing is a person that will eventually give you a quest. If I remember
Okay,
right.
so I'll get their name eventually at some point.
Not the unknown comments, but I mean like Kitty. I believe is somebody that you like interact with on a quest, sort of thing. I don't know about Leaf Book moderator.
Everyone's talking about my coronation. And now they're
or
all
lack
dead.
thereof.
Yeah.
Everyone who would be talking about my coronation.
Looks like I'm pretty popular.
Sylvie.
People are probably gonna get annoyed if I don't use my skills.
It took me kind of a while to get into like the first RPGs I was really like introduced. RPGs I was like introduced to were the Final Fantasies,
Yeah.
and so I was like,
They were
I was
in
like-
their
I
heyday
was-
when we were kids.
I was really annoyed that, you know, like the Tales games and the East games, all the animation or all the cutscenes were just like anime cutscenes or VN type cutscenes.
Uh-huh.
My.
I was like, but you have graphics. It's I always sort of put off of those for a while.
Even though I think now in retrospect we both probably look at those and be like, these are amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
These look great. But yeah, Final Fantasy, I mean 7 especially, like that game looks really weird. Like the different CG cutscenes. I replayed the Midgar portion in advance of Final Fantasy 7 Remake. And like that game has like 8 different art styles, like depending on the cutscene. It's like so weird.
That's funny.
Like the motorcycle cutscene is like he's like I'm Cloud like regular Cloud, and then there's like cutscenes where he's like Popeye Cloud.
That's
And
true. It's funny, yeah. I think the first Final Fantasy game I played was 9.
9 is one of my favorites. I think
But you can only say that to be contrary.
well I say 8 to be contrarian, but also 8 is amazing.
You didn't finish killing that guy. Well, he's probably dead now.
I want to
but-
keep using my Higgledies. Level up. Is that it?
Some of the Higgledies just are so freaking powerful.
Well, those ones that were throwing the bombs are really doing a lot of work.
Golly.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, there also weren't really, back then, there weren't really a lot of games that were doing the, like, hybrid thing. I can kill that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, there were no, like, Borderlands kind of games, right? Where it's like, oh, RPG elements and this.
Yeah, true.
And also, you know, I was a big 64 player back in the day, and there were, like, no JRPGs on the 64. With the exception of Quest,
Quest?
which I don't know if you
What
ever
is
played.
Quest?
Oh, Quest is garbage. I rented Quest from Blockbuster, and I was like, this game, I liked the way it looked, I liked the way the character looked, but it was just a bad game. Of course, at the time, I wasn't aware of that. At the time, I was like, oh, I'm clearly stupid because...
I hate these. Tempest Incarnate?
Higgledies, you gotta help me out. Where are you, Higgledies? Alright,
They're over there.
way back there. It's too late. I also, another RPG that I liked. So even though I was like way past its time, actually, my first console that I got in 1994 was a NES.
Oh.
And I really
yeah.
enjoyed the game Star Tropics.
I've heard of this game.
I never played
As a
Star
classic
Tropics
game.
2 Zoda's Revenge, but I did play Star Tropics 1.
I didn't even know there was a second Star Tropics.
Yeah, I know. Star Tropics, I believe, you had to get some password or something out of a manual, and I didn't have the manual.
Go do Mr. Treasure Chest.
Where?
Go left.
Ah.
There it is.
And I didn't know that at the time. I didn't find out about that until, like...
Baby Buckler.
That's so cute. Give it to a Higgledy. Can I equip them? Or is it an item?
Hit L or R back.
Warlock's wand.
Ooh. Ooh, there's more swords too.
Oh, I gotta do
Oh.
some.
We hit L, B or RB
Oh, it lets me switch between... Oh, perfect.
to. There's.
Let's take the broadsword. Give it a wolfram sword.
Get the L. So not the triggers, but the other ones. You can go to the
Skills?
skills and the. There you go.
I'm gonna give it to Evan.
You're gonna give it to Evan.
Because he's a baby.
Okay, it's reasonable. So you were saying
I forgot what I was saying.
Star Tropics.
Oh yeah, there's like, but I never, even that game I didn't think of it as like an RPG. Like to me it was like, oh, if it's not Final Fantasy, it's not. Like if it didn't look like Final Fantasy 6, you know, it like wasn't an RPG.
Yeah.
Or then later on 7.
Yeah, it wasn't for I don't think a long time before I realized that
Make yourselves useful.
just the reason Final Fantasy was unique was that other JRPG companies just didn't have the budget
Yeah.
to do that.
As it turns out, making an opera, a pixelated opera, is a very expensive endeavor. Sure.
Munchie Nut, that's I don't know. There might be better ways. You could have named it.
I'm pretty sure that just demonetized us.
Which part? The saying it or the getting stuck on it?
I think both. I think the expression "getting stuck on my munchy nuts" is pretty much doomed this channel into oblivion.
It's okay, so long as we don't.
Well, it's wait, we're
So long as we don't swear in the first 15 seconds.
right.
We're fine. Hopefully that comment ages poorly.
Yes. Hopefully everyone will be like, "What? Yes!"
Ooh! Dangerous Blunder Blaster? Is
The
that what
only
it said?
thing that matters is a new gun.
I mean, we will definitely be playing, among other things, some Final Fantasies.
Oh yeah, that's
But definitely
inevitable.
not 8.
I'm announcing my retirement from this channel after this game. We're not gonna play. We're not gonna play Final Fantasy VIII. One day you're gonna show up and Final Fantasy VIII will be on, and I'll be like, hold you hostage to finish that game.
One day we'll do a live stream play and be like, what are we playing? And then Final Fantasy 8 just comes on screen.
But we'll call it Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Dark Athena, or Assault on Dark Athena.
Yeah. Don't tell them that's what we're doing.
What? We're gonna play that? That's the next game after this one. I thought we talked about that in
You're right.
our
we did talk about
pre-production
that.
meeting.
Yep, we definitely have pre-production meetings.
Yeah,
I think he wants us to follow him. He looks pretty serious about it
he's
too.
serious about it. I don't think that thing has the capability of being serious about anything, but sure. And I guess PS2 eras things started opening up a little bit. I'm trying to think like what are RPGs?
It was. I think I mean, it wasn't an RPG, but I think the game that really, in my mind, Windows 2, but that really changed things for like the PS2 and I think PS3 games as well, or those eras, was when Sony came out and said that Jak and Daxter was using more of the PS2's processing power than any other game.
That game looks great.
And it was only using like 70% of what the console could do. And like, oh, people were like, oh, I guess we could just do more.
Yeah. Oh man, talk about another set of games we'll play one day. Jak and Daxter are very formative for me.
Ah, that's what Toby needs to play.
Yeah. Jak 1 is like quick too. It's like a short game.
It is.
Wind Whipper.
Wind Whipper.
Oh, I see. I got my hidden machines.
Here you go.
Oh, you know what else was a great JRPG that I never finished? On the GameCube, there was Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. Did you ever play that game?
No.
It's like a Lord of the Rings JRPG. And like you go to like... I should have gone back.
Oh, you mean the first one?
Yeah.
I think you can go back. It's not like I don't think it's you're locked into this.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back. Yeah, the Third Age. It was like you had like a wizard and a dwarf, and like a fighter
Oh,
person.
I think I
an
heard
elf.
about that. It was like the first one they made after all the movie tie-in games.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
it's straight up just like new characters. Actually, I'm gonna do some stuff before I save. That game, I would like to go back and finish that game one day. Although I don't think it's like easily accessible at all.
Yeah, well, we need to play Baten Kaitos.
I have never played Baten Kaitos.
It was made by, I believe it was made by Monolith Soft.
Oh, really?
No, I could be wrong.
Oh, hang on.
What am I talking about? I am never right.
I think the hidden part was actually this.
No. Yes, it was made by Monolith Soft in Tri Crescendo. That's pretty funny. Because Tri Crescendo made another game I want you to play, which is Eternal Sonata.
Oh, you've talked about that game before. I've only read that game in magazine descriptions, which goes to show the last time I read about that game.
When magazines were still a thing.
Yeah. Bonky, simple
slippers.
slippers. I'll give him these. I'll give Evan the bonky slippers.
Wow. Is that really how you treat your king?
Listen, I didn't vote for him, but I did vote for Roland.
Did you?
I don't know, but I would have if I lived
You
in this
voted
world.
for the president that got New York nuked?
He said no new taxes.
Oh.
He said he would cancel my student loans.
Was that all?
That's all it took.
I don't see any sign of sky pirates.
Way to jinx it, Mr.
How would
President.
you know what the signs of the sky pirates would be in this world? Unless you've been here before.
I'm doing a lot of damage.
You are. That fire sword?
That was...
You're not even using the sword with the most damage.
Yeah.
I guess
Switch the wolf
I guess
sword.
all these things are really weak to fire.
I'm also playing on
You're also
normal
level
difficulty.
7. And they're like 5 and 3. Did you switch out for your new gun?
Yep. Listen, if there's anything we should learn from our Tunic playthrough is the gun is my primary focus.
Need a little help here.
Yeah, that's true.
All things are possible when you have a video game gun. That's what video games
Especially
have
in a
taught
fantasy
me.
game.
Anything cool here?
Doo-doo-doo. Yes, that's cool. It's glowing. Soar away. Mellow fat peas.
I also had like brief
Good
love affairs with CRPGs.
Brief.
Yeah, like I played Baldur's Gate 1 and I was like, this is too hard, but I like it. I like the way it looks. And then like didn't really play CRPGs again until Pillars of Eternity, like way later.
Oh, so I realized what that shadow thing is. Explicitly.
Huh.
It is the draw distance. So that is, for those that don't know what that means, that is the line where the game is saying fine detail begins and ends.
But there's fine detail after it.
Yeah, well, there's some detail. There's like, the way sort of like it works is there's like tiers of detail. And
Yeah,
so that is
I've seen
last,
that.
that is like the last tier.
Listen,
before,
I've played games on Nintendo Switch. I know what that looks like.
Yeah. Or Borderlands. Which
Yeah.
shows you 1 and 2 at least. I don't remember 3 as much. Or the pre-sequel. Show you all of the levels of detail. Frequently. Okay. You were just wanting to do that, right? You were just wanting to like circle around it to
Yeah,
see if it was
just
safe.
testing the joystick on this Stadia controller. Can I make
I
that?
think it might fall down. No. Oh wow. Oh, stop complaining, Evan.
Not very kingly of you. Whamster Banger.
Pork Chopper. Love that name. They are so great with their names.
Yeah. Not quite Dragon Quest level, but they're close.
Not quite
Shout
Nina,
outs to Bongo Drongo.
not quite Nina Kuni 1 level either.
Yeah. The Shrimp Paler. I remember the Shrimp Paler from Nino Kuni. Oh, I missed that mechanic now. Where you collect your Pokemon, basically.
Yeah, I liked that. Though I hated the drop rate of some of them.
Yeah.
There was one near the end of the Nino Kuni one that I spent, not even kidding, literal hours trying to catch and just never did. Tomi caught on like her second try.
RNGesus was with her.
Yeah. I was so upset. And then we looked it up and I had like a 0.15% chance of dropping or you being able to catch it or something stupid like that. It probably wasn't that bad, but it felt like it was that bad.
Well, when you're grinding, drop rates feel like... They always feel like a drag. Another thing that I don't have patience for anymore. Just give me the thing. I say that as a huge Monster Hunter fan. That's the one game where I'll put up with any amount of BS. Shit.
That's just because the gameplay is so fun.
I love that game. My first Monster Hunter was Monster Hunter 3 on the Wii U and 3DS. Yes.
Monster Hunter is just a great strategy game that happens to have combat.
And a shitload of abilities.
And that.
And like 11 different weapons.
Have you played the Monster Hunter Stories games? I have not played those.
I have not. I have not. They look like the Pokemon RPGs. What are you?
Voice. Oh, this is the Higgledy Stone. This is you give it.
Oh.
The game just kept going
Oh.
and going.
The Higgledy Stone was destroyed us.
That's what it seems like.
All right, let's see.
Oh fuck! When was the last time it saved?
We're gonna find out. So I'm gonna cut it here. We're back. The game crashed on us when we hit the Higgledy Stone, which probably means I've uncovered a secret.
Oh, this is pretty far back. Let's
yeah.
not start back here.
Well, this is the
Oh.
best save file we have.
Hey, look at that!
Wow, I
Wow.
did not know those boots would be in there. I'm going to give these to Evan. No, I'm not. I'm going to give it to the president. You know, while we're at it, I'm going to control Evan.
Aw, so sweet of you.
We don't have... We're not that far back. Any commentary here will be lost commentary.
Lost commentary. Any commentary here will be lost commentary.
Or should we... I don't know. I'm
I
going to...
think
You
it
know
makes
what?
sense for this to be lost commentary.
It's a secret.
It's a secret tunnel.
I guess all I have to do is beat that orc again.
Yeah. I will check the time when we beat that orc. Wow. Yeah, you can do magic.
Yep, that's why I switched him.
Yeah,
Oh!
Evan does more damage with all the element stuff.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. But this may have been the last time I play as you. Oh my goodness.
What, did Evan just melt them?
And it's all ranged too, so I can use it on these losers.
Watch your backs.
Oh, okay, that failed, but...
Yeah, you might want to lock on. I don't know.
Nope, we don't need it.
That was a really cool laser beam.
Counting on you.
Anyway, we're talking about RPGs, CRPGs.
CRPGs, love, whatever.
And I guess like... Oh, I see, because it's like a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
You see, like, the shadows are coming in.
The other game I played on the original Xbox that I was probably too stupid for at the time. Well, there's two really. First one is Knights of the Old Republic,
Uh-huh.
which I loved, but I fucking sucked at because I didn't understand. I think I was 13 or something, and I was like, why doesn't it just play like
And you
this?
And you still don't know some of the, what do you call it? Some of the twists, right? Or do you know all the twists?
In Knights of the Republic 1?
Or just Knights of the Old Republic, like 2?
In 2, I don't know anything about the story. I'm like 2 hours in. I'm very excited to continue that game.
Ugh.
So do not say a word.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
But I'm like...
There was a thing you said, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and it was like, you don't know what's going on with that person yet?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, one of my dearest friends, my greatest allies, who should be watching this video right now, or I don't know what I'm gonna do to him. Actually got me KOTOR 2, and was like, just play this game. Got it on Steam for me. And now they have a patch that, like, I guess fixes some of the cut content.
oh, that's cool.
So I'm just gonna do that. And I started it. I should get. That'll be one of the games I beat this year.
Wow. You just killed that in one hit. Oh, you knocked your higgledies out of the way. Jeez.
Oops. Oh man, I like that little animation.
The hop.
Yeah, it
the
just looks very
strafe
cool.
thing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's a heal sphere.
You know, I didn't know that he had that. I should have used that ability. Maybe I did.
Oh, it's because you're unlocking skills when you level or something. Maybe. Oh, right. Certain the different weapons have different skills. Ooh. Yeah.
I remembered. I think this sword is also like the weakest one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you've been giving all of the good swords to the president over there.
Well, let's make sure we're as good as we can be.
Punishing broadsword. Glowing broadsword.
Let's use the punishing one.
Okay, so that's 6 minutes.
Okay, so the question is,
Is the game going to crash again?
Here goes nothing.
yeah,
When we get to the Higgledy Stone.
should I even bother with the Higgledy Stone?
So the Higgledy Stone is one of the ways that you unlock Higgledies.
Oh, okay.
They ask for specific things. Some of them might be items. Some might be other random stuff.
Ah.
Nice.
But yeah, one game on the subject of RPGs that it was KOTOR, and then Morrowind was also the other Xbox game that I really liked. I think I'm just gonna skip that Higgledy Stone.
You sure? It's worth a shot. Maybe.
All right. Dare I say I'm giving him my munchy nuts? I try offering up a munchy nut. It worked. It didn't crash.
Woo!
Filigree the Flighty. Oh, and I got a Chivo.
Oh. Make your best offer. Oh, look at that. It's a floaty-majig. I mean, the Wind Whipper spelled floaty-majig. You know, floaty-majigs. Hey, look at that. It's a treasure chest.
What is it? Something.
You should know every treasure chest
A
is a
sixth
sword.
sensor?
What does that mean? Is it for...
It probably
It's
cures
from mana?
blind or something.
Which I don't know if you are aware. Those, like, diamond hexagon things are your MP.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay, this is where we just were. Some three-leaf sorway. But yeah, I was so bad at Morrowind, and I did not understand. Like, now that I read about the game kind of in retrospect, I'm like, oh, that's why it was hard. Because, like, the weapon skills are pretty rigid, and, you know, obviously everybody knows the trajectory of those games. Like, by the time we get to Skyrim, they're pretty much just, like, action games with almost no RPG at all.
Yeah, and then you get to Fallout 76.
Right. Which I've only read and watched, but I dare not jump into it. Although I guess it's like on Game Pass.
What are they?
Are those airplanes?
No, they're whatever those are.
I think we found evidence of sky pirates.
Could be anything. Brave indeed to come wandering in these parts uninvited. That, or you never heard of
The
the
cloud snake.
Excuse me.
That's almost as bad as Munchy Nut.
It really is. Chinggis?
For a second, I was like, "What are you saying?"
Kunbish. That's okay.
Is it like so? Like I think that's another name for Genghis Khan. Is like Chinggis Khan. I've heard that said before. In addition to Temujin, I could be wrong, but that sounds.
Is it?
I think so. So maybe they're trying to do that thing, like.
Oh yeah, you are correct.
But just out of context like that, it's just like, all right, what are we doing?
Mistress Tani!
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Does she know who the king is?
Taking the law into your own hands, eh? The boss will love that.
Oh, Chinggis isn't even in charge? He's named after the leader.
Even has like the hat and
You were
everything.
all set to play judge, jury, and executioner, then drag their bodies back to claim the reward, weren't you? Go on, I dare you to deny it.
Well, now. I never. That is. We.
I thought
Sorry,
as
skip
much,
that one.
But what happens to them isn't your decision. It's Batu's. Now take them back to base before I tell him you've forgotten who's in charge.
Ooh, somebody's in trouble.
What should we do?
I think we should just chill.
They're acting like a couple of cloud snakes, if you ask me.
Wow.
All right, you two, take this lot back to base. I'm going to scout around a bit more.
I want to fly one of your little
Warriors
planes.
are on the prowl again.
It's a big head.
Don't worry, the boss is a reasonable man. Most of the time. How could he not be? He's my dad.
Oh.
Good thing we have an unbiased opinion.
Yeah, right. And remember, he's the boss, not the king, and not the president.
Definitely not. Although those are pretty much the same thing.
Sky Pirate.
Oh, this- yep.
Base.
This is for me. I would love to live in this base.
This way,
This
ye
way you dogs ye. Yeah. It's because they can fly. That's why they're watching us like hawks.
Wow. Look at the clap.
Deep metaphor. Yes,
is their
this
base.
is their base.
What? Based on what? Based on what, Roland?
I like that Roland's already like, oh, this is my world. Like I'm one of these people now. It's like he's been here for what, an hour, maybe 2 hours. Like whatever the game time is exactly the time he spent here, and he just like accepts all the BS and is like already like, ah, yeah, Sky Pirate, something that's very known in the country of Union.
He's just like, well, this is all stupid. So, yeah.
So.
Aye.
Oi, matey. What? Oi, says I.
Oi, says I.
So, what do we have here?
People. We have people.
Well, now.
Loitering suspiciously in the canyon. We were just walking through the canyon. I mean, we were killing a lot of things, but could be anybody doing
Wouldn't they know? They probably wouldn't know who he is.
of the code.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse. That's what I learned in criminal law.
What is ignorance of the law?
Is no excuse.
True.
Hey,
Yeah, Roland.
Good job.
Yeah, okay. It's reasonable.
They don't have Leaf Book?
We don't know. Yeah, they might not have Leaf Book. Though they do get the news. The coup happened, as far as we're aware, what, yesterday? And they're aware of it? So
Oh, I guess it has been like a day. I take it back. The president's been here for a day.
yeah, he's been here 24 hours, long enough to acclimate to 100% of the world. That's how it works.
Oi,
Oi.
Ah, I knew it. I get to
Yes.
save her, and then I'm gonna be one of their friends.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Can't wait for that.
alive.
The devils.
Yar. Wow, what a... He really is reasonable.
But
Oi,
I mean, she's also just your blood.
no, listen here.
excuse me.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
have really powerful magic. I can probably blow this entire base away if I wanted to.
Also, if... I mean, I might just run away. Anybody looking at this kid would know he has zero ability to lie to anybody.
Yeah. There's no happiness here. You're crazy.
Man, so much has changed since Oliver was in
Put an
town.
end to war and
Well, that just
misery.
kicked in fast.
I'll unite all the kingdoms in peace.
Oh.
What's that now? Not just a king indeed, but the king of the whole blessed world, eh, lad?
If that's what it takes, I have to try.
You should execute
But I
this child
can't stop
immediately.
trying until
Yep.
everyone is
We've
able
got a
to live
Napoleon
happily
Bonaparte on our
ever
hands.
We really do. Alexander the Great.
So I
Evan the Almighty.
can't let it all end here.
Genghis Khan, one might say.
Hey, he has the president behind him.
Look, that kid seems to support that kid in the background.
Ye mangy curs.
Yeah.
You were saying, lad?
If I can't repay my debt to Tanny, I don't deserve to be king. I don't deserve to live. And so
Okay.
kill us if you must. But at least give us a chance to save her first. And if we do, grant
Good
us
negotiating
safe
skills.
passage
Good
to the
negotiating.
cradle.
Yeah.
And the king's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
That's your game. You want to control the entire world.
All right, sunshine.
And to do so, you need
You got yourself a deal.
yourself a deity. Effectively. He's like, yep, that sounds fine.
All right.
Save my daughter, get yourself a god.
Aye.
Vicious vipers or wily wyverns?
Interesting.
We have a shop. This is no time for advertising, Batu.
This is my favorite shop on the Citadel.
I'm Evan the cat guy, and this is my favorite shop on the Citadel.
Do
You can do that with like every store in that game, right?
I think so. We should save the game.
Munching nerd. Oh yeah, let me find a.
I saw a light over there-ish.
It shows up in the minimap too.
Oh.
Just a fast travel.
Do. It is just a fast travel. But who wants to travel fast? Where is the save point? Oh, well.
Well, let's get some goodies while we're here.
Yeah. Pebble.
Another RPG I've never played that people are just into is Star Ocean.
I have heard of, yeah. I was briefly watching a speedrun for Star Ocean, or a how-to speedrun of Star Ocean 2. And was like, this seems like it'd be more interesting to just play. Have you played Harvest Moon?
I think I played the one on 64.
That seems like a Daniel game.
Yeah, I played Stardew Valley, but I did play Harvest Moon 64 a long time ago and then just kind of dropped off. I like the way those cows looked.
What? Oh, okay.
Come to do
I don't
some
see any
shopping, eh?
cows. And
What
we're
do you got
talking
for
about
me?
some of the people here.
A massive. Okay, well, clearly I'm gonna get a new character because these are all.
Nah. That is a lot of more defense. For
Yeah,
Evan
I'm gonna get these.
Than them bonky simple slippers.
Yo, man, are you simple or are you bonky simple?
Boop, boop, doo, doo.
I'll be seeing you again then.
Yeah, you can't do nothing more for me.
There's I'm gonna deconstruct one of my stupid jokes that I tell my friends.
Oh, okay.
There's like an expression I'm sure you've heard when like a court, when like the like when all the judges are in like a panel of judges in like an appellate court. The Latin expression is en banc.
The save might be behind you.
Really?
There has to be a save in the village, right?
I didn't see one.
Oh, okay.
Can
Can you save on the overworld?
Maybe. Yes, I can.
Sorry, I interrupted your.
but I've come across-
your legal joke.
I've come across so many judges that let's say I disagree with, that I've come up with the expression "en bonk," but it's O-N-B-O-N-K to describe a ridiculous or challenging result in the courtroom. And those bonky slippers reminded me of the expression "en bonk." That's it. That's all. This is not much.
It's a great
else to it.
joke.
Watch your backs.
It's really like people need to be, telling jokes like that more often.
It's like probably one of the funniest things anyone's ever said.
True, true.
I'm not gonna say it is.
It's definitely nowhere near as funny. I mean, that's not true. It's definitely funnier than bonking somebody for dirty thoughts.
You mean like munchy nuts and stuff,
Yeah,
and cloud snakes?
yeah. On bonk, definitely
Ooh.
funnier and more highbrow
It
joke.
is.
I hope that random girl who saved us is all right. I love how like soft and like kind-hearted Roland's voice actor sounds there. Like, hey.
He's like, I'm telling you, he looks like nice Kaji from Evangelion. Like, maybe it's just the hair. Ooh, is a lot,
I can
guys.
see that. That's hilarious. Nice Kaji. Wasn't Kaji already nice?
No. Definitely not.
But he was always nice to Shinji.
He was nice to those watermelons. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Neither do I. I hope you'd fill in the gaps of that one.
Is it because are you referring to nope. Victory? Hey, you know you won that battle?
The best victory screen of all time is the Dark Souls one. I guess it's like a pre-patch.
Victory screen?
You defeated.
Chest
do
is locked.
Do I get a special thing?
Ooh. Ooh.
Nope. I thought I could fall down.
You turned around, so it was a surprise attack.
I didn't know that was a mechanic.
It's fine. They didn't tell you. At least, what was there? Only one or two? Yeah, looks like, okay. There's only one of them that was super strong.
Yeah. No, I know.
Maybe, I know there might be two.
I think it's just the one.
Yeah, it's just the one. And it's almost dead. Roland has almost killed it on his own.
Look at that.
Jeez. Evan, chill.
You defeated.
These are living creatures.
Did I take a wrong turn?
Nah. Ooh, it's a save. Or it's a...
Oh, I bet I could
Sure.
fast travel to where I'm going. Let's check the map after this.
I don't think so. If I remember, it's a totally different
It's a
area.
new place.
Yeah. I think so.
Either way, it's good to level up. We're gonna make it to 150 by the time we finish this game.
The most important thing in any RPG is what? The grind.
Grinding. I like a good, I mean, I don't know that it's the most fun thing to watch, but I like a good grind. Every now and then. Put on a podcast. Grind out some levels.
What is your podcast of choice?
I listen to some gaming podcasts. I've always been a big fan of the Giant Bomb Cast. Oh yeah, that's like way out there.
Yeah.
How do I get there?
You go through that. Turn around. Through there.
Oh yeah. I listen to some legal podcasts, like talking about Supreme Court decisions and stuff.
Is that where you get good jokes, like on Bonk?
Oh no, that's all me. That's definitely all me. But not a lot, not as much as I'd like to lately. I've been trying. Alexandra and I have been listening to the Magnus Archives, which was recommended to me by another friend of ours, and who you may know. And oh shit, what is that? What is
It
this?
has nullified. It has nulled all attacks. How do you unnullify it? Do you just wait?
There
Yep.
we go. Yep. Well, that's quite a powerful ability for a level 9 creature. Oh well. What else? What other podcasts? I mean, when I was still commuting back in the day, I was listening to probably like 30 or 40 podcasts. Because my drive was from here to Santa Monica for like school and then for also for work
I
later
loved
on.
driving to work
Yeah,
and school and stuff, just so I could listen to things.
through the canyon.
Yeah.
But that's all stopped now. So really, I'm probably like behind on every single podcast. I know you like audiobooks, right? That's kind of your.
Yeah, I'm more audiobooks. I was listening to tons of like news podcasts mostly for a long time.
I like NPR. Like I think everybody listens to NPR, right? That's like
Yeah, well, I listen to NPR,
pretty basic.
sort of like them, and a few of their like economy-based things as well.
Watch your
So I
back.
listen to like BBC and other stuff. Except for NPR, I very rarely listened to any like American news podcasts.
Well, all you need is the BBC World Service. You're good.
True.
On the subject of British things, by the way, I really enjoy the Tifo football podcast because I'm a big soccer fan. Shout outs to Tifo. You guys aren't watching this.
They might.
They do like video games. They've referenced like Sonic and God of War on some of their podcasts, and I'm like,
Ooh.
these folks are nerds.
Definitely not.
I don't
like
want
you.
that. A drip guard pendant. I'm assuming that's water defense.
Are you turned around? No, you're right.
No, I'm going the right way.
Well, how about after we check this, we continue on next time on such and such.
Let me.
Drip guard
Let me
pendant
pick
slightly
this.
boosts water resistance.
Fire damage. He has a cool fire spell. I'll give him that. You can get the baby buckler. I don't have anything here. Oh my
wow.
goodness! I'm sure somebody's watching this going like, "Dude, you need to upgrade
You
your
keep
armor."
on like this game gives you tons of loot.
I'll give him the leather armor. I'll give Oliver Evan the this one.
Are there any boots that Evan can wear? I'm gonna start freaking calling him Oliver all the time now.
No, I think we're good.
All right,
All right, next time, NTD.
we'll try to save Tawny, or not.